O sea, tú ves carreras de motocross y te gustan y tal, pero esa esencia, tío, ese... Estar ahí tiene que ser pornográfico. 40 minutos, The best to stroke, lo mejor, ¿no? ¿Vemos algo? Venga, vamos. A las 10:30 me tengo que ir, ¿vale? Pero creo que me tengo que ir. No sé si recoger a la niña. No sé si me ha dicho algo, a ver.
The world's greatest two-stroke motocross race is about to kick off, and it will turn this sleepy valley into a true motocross paradise.
Pero voy a ir pasando y voy a ir al turrón, ¿vale?
It's a dirt bike festival of 80s, 90s and 2000s nostalgia. This is a vintage race like no other.
Ya vimos el dog walk, cómo hacía las motos para estos campeonatos, para los diferentes pilotos. Antonio, buenas noches.
At its heart, this event is all about having fun on old two-strokes. But as with any race, when those gates drop, things get serious.
Se ven maravillas,
especially
tío.
With these boys. Running the
Ahora lo
numbers
miro,
1, 2 and 3, we've got Team USA.
Esta la vimos como la hacía el dog walk.
Osborne, Mike Brown, and replacing
Para
Ryan Poto at the last minute,
la Yamaha era para este, para este era la 500, la Cagua 500. Para Sidley la Cagua 2,5.
Mel Pocock and the British Bulldog Brad Anderson. The Northern Irish contingent are always
ese es verde o negro, es verde, ¿no? Lo que estamos hablando, ¿no, Javi? Creo que era verde. Un verde muy parecido al de la equipación.
But we've also got a host of other contenders, including Evgeny Bobryshev, Elliot Banks Brown, Matisse Caro, and Billy McKenzie.
You know what? I'm just chilling today. I'm not getting too excited.
Bueno, voy a pasar un poco para adelante. Vale, vamos a ir al turrón.
I'm racing against. I know everyone's excited.
Quiero ver las máquinas.
On the bike, like I've been saying, that this seat there is amazing. You know, it's so soft. It's like a
GP, Tommy Sell. I've been teammates in this year in the British Championship.
Mira qué onda,
I want to
tío.
beat him and he wants to beat me. So we'll leave it at that. I think he's got his knickers and twists over that. So
2002. Pon aquí.
Yeah, Mel keeps telling me it's all about the team, but he's telling
Mira
other
la
people he
RM.
wants to beat me. But I think me and Mel.
Estaría guapilla, hombre, ya te digo.
And I'm just really looking forward to it now.
I think that GB and USA have a better line.
Leyendas que hay aquí, tío, corriendo.
Than us.
Bueno, corriendo por el Prado, ahí hay leyendas, tío.
Short races, they're going to be hard to beat as well.
Gente de la época que tú dices, guau.
Try to get away or battle your way to the front. So we should all be up there battling, and that's the main thing.
Brown, por ejemplo.
Come out here first or last, as long as you have fun and everybody's safe is the main thing.
I think there's going to be a hell of a lot of spectators this year. I think there's double this year already than last year. So it was an awesome atmosphere last year. So imagine what it's going to be
Y el
like this
ambiente
year.
tiene que estar guapo, ¿eh? El ambiente, ves tú a todos los flipados ahí. Tiene que estar guapísimo.
End of the racing with the number one.
Like me and Brad, we're going to put on a show tomorrow because we are the boys. We are the new vets.
Of Vmxdn
Mira,
FOXHILL 2023.
los portanúmeros verdes, Javi, que hablábamos.
Who's going to grab the first hole shot? Let's find out. And they're off.
La 500 ahí, mira. La Honda 500.
To the first corner first. A good jump for Tyler Barrows as well on the big KX 500. He's running for Team
500,
USA.
¿no? El 3, mira, este con la Cagua
Down the
500.
big step down they go for the first time. It looks like it's Bobby Evgeny Bobryshev into the lead. He leads Mel Pocock
no
then.
Bowers.
Brad Anderson.
Bowers entiende la Cagua 500, ¿eh?
The field then. He's in the top 10 for Team GB. They come through the valley for the first time.
Old school total, tío.
Bobryshev leads Pocock.
Con el pilotaje moderno, pero old school
And
total.
Tommy Sell up there in 4th position on his KX250, Doc Wob built KX250. And Anderson goes charging on through. He's made a pass on Tyler Bowers.
He visto a Honda 500 como ha pasado 4 metros para adelante.
So Brad Anderson, he's on the move.
Qué puta locura, tío. Qué puta locura.
One of the big hills here at FOXHILL for the first time. Tommy Sell's made a move on Bradshaw. Bradshaw had spins all over him and Brad Anderson. He's on this first lap of action. Brad Anderson charging through the field. He's looking to try and make a pass on Josh Spinks there, the number 27 on the big KX 500. This class is absolutely packed with talent and top two-stroke talent that is as
Yo
well.
flipo, tío, me encanta,
The likes
tío.
of
Me
Bradshaw
encanta.
and Spinks and Tyler Bowers.
O sea, tú ves carreras de motocross y te gustan y tal, pero esa esencia, tío, ese... Estar ahí tiene que ser pornográfico.
Back through the valley, it's Bobryshev, Pocock, Searle, Spinks, Bradshaw, and Anderson. So, Josh Spinks has made a move.
Que vea esa gente, tío, ahí. Hay auténticas leyendas ahí, tío.
Up the steps they go.
Bien
Brad
activo,
Anderson is a man on a mission right now, trying to do it for King and Country here in front of the hometown crowd.
Bradshaw con la Honda 500. Bauer delante, si no me equivoco, con la Kawa 500.
Throwing everything and trying to make the pass happen on Neville Bradshaw right now. Into the valley. Oh, Braddy's trading paint with Neville Bradshaw there. The fans go wild for that one, but Bradshaw hangs on to it for now.
¿Cómo suena eso?
Anderson tries to go up the inside of Bradshaw, can't make it stick there on the mechanic's turn. We see Zach Osborne and Mike Brown for the first time in this race, so not such a good start for the Americans.
Ahora la saco yo, Cari.
And on the gas around the outside goes Anderson. Brad Anderson makes the move on Neville Bradshaw then. What a move around the outside on his CR250 around the outside of the CR500. The next man in the sights of Brad Anderson then is Josh
Hola,
Spinks
guapetón,
on
sí, aquí estamos.
KX.
¿Quieres saludar a tus viewers?
Hello.
Hello, my friend. Mira qué sudadera se ha comprado Rubén.
Outside into last turn.
Hola.
On the gas, up over
Mira, ahí te están
past the finish
saludando,
line. Brad Anderson makes a move on the inside then. Reclaims the position.
Modelador del canal.
Now we turn our attention to the
Hace su
front.
cumple, ¿eh?
Tommy Searle still sits in
Regala.
third place behind his teammate Mel Pocock. And the pair of them still
Regala.
chasing
¿Que no te
the
regala?
Russian of Getty Bobryshev, who's riding for the rest of World Team
Mira,
here
básicamente.
this weekend.
Que también
And
quiero
Honda
Bobby
500.
looking good on that 500
están diciendo que
two-stroke.
está
He's
muy
never
chula, ¿eh?
ridden one before today, but it certainly does not look like it.
Pero el terreno es duro porque están los 500 y lo van arando. Ahí.
Through the valley they come. Tommy Searle looking to try and make a pass around the outside of his teammate Mel Pocock. He's not made it happen quite yet, but he's all over him like a rash. And Searle has made the move. Searle is into second position now.
Si queréis liga de...
And he sets his sights on Evgeny Bobryshev. It's looking good for Team GB at the moment. Bobryshev coming round to take the last lap flag then, so 1 lap to go for Bobby. Is there anything Tommy Searle can do about it? The fans cheering over the fences, giving Tommy all the support he needs here this weekend. There's half a lap to go, and it looks like this win is going to go Bobby's way. He's got a firm grasp of the lead. Just a handful
Sí,
of
yo voy
points
ahora a las
left
10:30.
to go.
Díselo.
And yes, the win is going to go to Evgeny Bobryshev. He clinches it just in front of Tommy Searle for Team GB in second position.
Honda 500.
What a race, what an opening moto. Got a feeling this is going
O
to
sea
be
que
a
es
good
que
weekend.
corre con una 500.
Who could have predicted that Bobby
Tela,
dominance?
Tela. Hay
Certainly
que.
not me.
Es que. Bueno, lo hemos hablado muchas veces. Súper exigente. Era un anuncio de jamón. Ahora se me antoja comerme un jamón.
Last year, the Americans took the ultimate victory. But this year, it seems like the English are coming in with a score to settle. But who are the true favourites?
You know, like that's going to be a hard team to beat. Yeah, we got
Race 2.
At Foxhill, can anyone put a stop to Bobryshev? And will we see an Englishman take a win? It's into third now
No, quiero
around.
ver la salida. Ahí. Ahí.
So another strong start from Brad Anderson then on his CR250, but it looks like
Mira, otra Honda
that's
500.
Elliot Banks
Dos Honda
Brown
500.
with a big hole shot and a lead early on. He's in front of Evgeny Bobryshev for the rest of the world team. Looks like Billy
Honda 500
McKenzie
ahí.
up in the mix as well. It's good to see the Scotsman up in the mix. He's into third now around the British Bulldog Brad Anderson. So Billy McKenzie is a man on a mission in race number 2. But at the moment, it's Elliot Banks Brown leading the world.
Ahí, loco. chorro 500. Qué chorro de 500.
He looks like he's got a point to prove in Moto 2. But it's Elliot Banks-Brown leading Evgeny Bobryshev up the top hill for the first time. But here comes Billy Mackenzie steamrolling through like the true flying Scotsman. He's into second place.
La metió con la 500 en la cara. Es Inglaterra, si no me equivoco, sí, es Inglaterra.
Has Elliot Banks-Brown in his sights now. He's looking to make a move for the lead. He's in second ahead of Bobryshev. Anderson fourth.
Que va hasta arriba.
And Mel Pocock in fifth. Zach Osborne sixth. Tommy Searle in seventh. So Team GB all in the top 10 at the moment. Banks-Brown and Mackenzie sending it over the big step down. And back into the valley they come.
Qué locura,
Former
tío.
British champion there on the big 18 CR 500.
500.
But Bobryshev looks to have gotten a second wind here. He's
Hacen, no,
hard
hacían,
on
Antonio,
lap
hacían.
2. Closing in on the rear end.
Hacían.
Mackenzie applying the
Suzuki
pressure.
tenía también, lo que pasa es que Suzuki estaba muy antigua. Suzuki, KTM. Wow.
And a mistake for Billy Mackenzie, then he slides out of second position. So that gives second position to Bobryshev. Pocock, Anderson, Osborne and Searle all move up a position as well. And Zach Osborne looking to make a move on Brad Anderson. He does, up the inside of Brad Anderson then. So Anderson demoted a spot as the American charges on through. Osborne looking to try and make a move on his good friend Mel Pocock now. His lap 2 draws to a close. And it looks like Tommy Searle is starting to wake up now. He's all over the rear wheel of his teammate Brad Anderson.
Yamaha, bueno, Yamaha tenía anteriormente. Tú piensas que Kawa, por ejemplo, estuvo hasta el 2004. Con un motor bastante evolucionado. Kawa era un motor bastante evolucionado. Válvula de escape, Casil, o sea, está un motor bastante apañado.
Zach Osborne now, so Tommy Searle is the man on the move, the fastest man on track. Is the number 4 KX250. Tommy Searle.
Imaginaros estar en la grada ahí, tío. En la grada escuchando todos esos maquinones ahí. Bueno, en la grada, ahí en el lado.
He's now looking to make a move on Mel Pocock. Honda versus Kawasaki here, up the steps they go. Tommy Searle is certainly the fastest Englishman on track, and yes, Pocock does pull aside to let his teammate through. But it looks like Zach Osborne's dropped off the pace somewhat, because he's into the clutches of Brad Anderson now. Anderson looking to make a pass up the inside. Can he make it stick? Yes, he does. So Brad Anderson moves up a position, reclaims that spot from the American Zach Osborne. Meanwhile, at the front of the field, it's the last lap for Elliot Banks-Brown. And he continues to lead Evgeny Bobryshev, who's now being hunted by the number 4 Kawasaki of Tommy Searle.
Se le va a pasar la 500 también.
Can Bobby hang on to it for one last lap? Or can Tommy Searle give the English fans
es que una 500 tan exigente, tío, que lleva una manga entera dominando el bicho. Es súper exigente, tío.
But listen to that. Brad Anderson. Brad Anderson's CR250 does not sound very healthy whatsoever. Up the far hill he goes. Or he tries to go. He's pulled off. The bike's gone. Brad Anderson is out of the race on the last lap.
Está gripado.
Tommy Searle's trying to make a last-ditch move on Bobby. With just a handful of corners left to go. Elliot Banks-Brown continues to hold on to the lead. Can he hang on to it? Bobby's right there in second. Searle in third.
Wow,
Banks-Brown cannot afford a mistake in these last two corners. And Elliot
O sin gasolina, sí, podría ser, pero no creo. No creo que se equivoquen ahí en... Como podría ser. Sí. A ver, vámonos.
The floor with the American Mike Brown, who's having a tough weekend. But yet again, it's Bobryshev leading the way through the valley for the first time, ahead of Mel Pocock. What a start for Mel Pocock with that injured ankle. He's riding wounded right now, but he's also riding like a warrior. Down the hill they come for the first time. Zach Osborne is into second place now. He's made a move on Mel Pocock to demote the Englishman into third position. Graham Irwin up there in the mix early on as well for Team Northern Ireland. And Zach Osborne is on fire this morning. The American.
¿Recordáis cómo vimos que cómo le hizo la Yamaha el de Dog Walk? Y es la Yamaha tela, Sí, lo voy a guardar, lo que pasa es que me voy a tener que ir ya mismo. Lo miro después en privado y después ya en el siguiente stream me lo miramos también.
Zach Osborne leads the way for the first time this weekend, the first time we see an American at the front of the field. And that is a welcome sight. Bobryshev second, Pocock third, Searle, and then Graham Irwin. So Pocock looking good on board that CR250. Despite the injuries, despite the pain, he's riding so well at the moment in front of his teammate Tommy Searle.
¿Qué pasaba, tío?
Brad Anderson got absolutely filled in at the start, so it's going to be a long old race for the British Bulldog. Tommy Searle's made the move on Mel Pocock to take over third position then. And he's now set his sights on his old rival, Evgeny Bobryshev. They've clanged bars a time or two before the British Championships at the GPs.
Es que nada más que el sonido,
they know
tío.
All about each other. They know how one another rides, how one another races. So I'm sure this is going to be a good battle.
Sí, la construcción que tienen esas motos de las que hace el Dog Walk, eso es una puta locura. Hay que lo primero a una carrera. Claro, tío, claro. Me gustaría hacer Super Evo, por eso lo he dicho más de una vez, Super Evo.
There goes Zach Osborne, chased by Evgeny Bobryshev and Tommy Searle. Through the valley they come. Here comes Tommy. He's absolutely on it. Go on, Tommy Gunn. And Bobryshev into the lead. Has Zach Osborne made a mistake, or is the dreaded arm pump setting in for Zach Osborne? Because he's now being hunted by Tommy Searle. Yep. Bobryshev leads. Osborne hangs on to second for the moment. But here comes Tommy. Down the big step, down they come. Tommy Searle is all over Zach Osborne now. And Tommy Searle makes the move. The crowd goes absolutely wild. Absolutely ballistic. Tommy Searle is into second position. A win is in his sights now. But here comes Osborne looking to fight back. Searle shuts the door.
¿Qué pasaba, tío?
1, 2, 3. Across the line they go. 2 laps to go in this moto. And Tommy Searle is absolutely on fire at the moment. It's closer than ever before. With a lap and a quarter to go, Tommy comes charging down the hill. Where can he make a pass on Bobryshev? Can he make a pass on Bobryshev? He's running out of time here. But Bobrishev's gone missing. He's made a mistake on the penultimate corner. Tommy Searle is in the lead. And the fans are going absolutely wild.
Chavales, os voy a tener que dejar. Continuamos en otro momento. Continuamos en otro momento. Nos vemos mañana, no creo. Ya estamos en fin de semana. Bueno, si me puedo conectar al garaje, no sé. Nos vemos, que tengo que ir a recoger a la peque. Buenas noches a todos y si no nos conectamos, buen finde.